What if all people on Earth disappeared? Have you ever wondered what would happen if every human being on Earth suddenly vanished? Not over time, but in an instant? No wars, no pandemics, no zombies, just asterisk, poof, asterisk, and we're gone. What remains is a world still spinning, full of cities, animals, machines, satellites, and ecosystems, now left without the creatures that dominated it for millennia. Here's what would happen in the hours, days, years, and millennia that follow humanity's disappearance. The first few hours, silence falls. In the first seconds after humans vanish, the most immediate and striking change would be asterisk silence asterisk. No cars, no planes, no conversations, just the ambient sounds of nature reclaiming its place. Birdsong, wind, and the creak of buildings. Power plants begin to falter. Many are automated, but they still rely on human monitoring. Within hours, fossil fuel plants shut down as their supply systems fail. In contrast, hydroelectric and some solar or wind installations might continue for a while. Airports. Planes that were mid-flight would crash within hours due to a lack of pilots. Runways become ghostly, still-lit expanses. Public transport. Driverless metros and some trains might run for a short time, until systems glitch or power runs out. Cars and traffic idle. Days to weeks. The fall of civilization. Power grid. Collapse. Without humans to manage power stations and the grid, blackouts begin within 24-48 hours. Entire cities lose electricity. Backups die. Servers go dark. The internet vanishes. Water systems fail. Most water supplies rely on electric pumps. Within a week, toilets stop flushing, faucets run dry, and water purification stops. Pets and farm animals, pets, especially dogs, may survive in cities by forming packs. Cats fare better alone. Livestock suffer. Pigs and chickens die in pens, while cattle may escape and form feral herds. Zoos. Without zookeepers, predators may die without food, while herbivores might survive longer by escaping into parks or the nearby countryside. Months to years. Nature strikes back cities. Plants begin to sprout through cracks in roads and sidewalks. Without maintenance, streets crumble and buildings slowly decay. Glass falls, rust creeps, wildlife booms. Without hunting, fishing, or pollution, animal populations begin to grow. Cities become wild habitats. Foxes roam London streets, coyotes patrol downtown LA, and deer graze in Central Park. Nuclear plants. After their cooling systems fail, many nuclear plants go into meltdown within weeks or months. Radioactive zones form, echoes of Chernobyl. Ironically, some zones become wildlife havens despite the presence of radiation. Decades. Nature's renaissance. Forests expand. Concrete jungles give way to actual jungles. Vines overrun skyscrapers. Trees sprout from rooftops. Nature no longer needs to be preserved. It thrives. Dams break. Without maintenance, dams begin to crack and fail, flooding valleys and transforming landscapes. Marine life recovery. Fishing stops entirely. In the next 20 to 30 years, global fish populations are expected to significantly increase. Coral reefs begin to heal. Whale numbers rise. Orbiting satellites begin to fail. Their orbits decay. Some burn up on re-entry. Others remain as drifting space junk. Centuries. Cities crumble. Skyscrapers. Most modern skyscrapers, especially glass-heavy ones, collapse within 200 years due to corrosion, wind stress, and vegetation. Iconic landmarks. Stone structures like the pyramids, Mount Rushmore, and the Great Wall may last thousands of years. Steel-reinforced buildings? Not so much. Roads and bridges, asphalt erodes, bridges collapse into rivers. Highways become overgrown paths. Earth erases signs of human presence. Millennia, the human ghost. After 10,000 years, Earth resembles a pre-human Eden. Jungles and grasslands rule. Ecosystems balance. New species evolve. Old ones rebound. All that remains of us. Fossilized bones, buried deep. Underground cities and subway tunnels, slowly caving in. Spacecraft on the Moon or Mars still waiting. The Voyager probes, drifting with our golden records. Carbon, plastic, and radioactive signatures buried in rock layers. The only true fossil record of the Anthropocene. What it all means. This isn't just a wild sci-fi scenario. Reflecting on a world without us reveals a critical truth. We are not as permanent as we think. Our legacy won't be the buildings or the tech. It'll be what we changed in the environment, and whether we helped or harmed the planet's ability to thrive without us. It's also a reminder of our incredible responsibility. We can shape the world, and we do. But the world doesn't need us to survive. We need it. If we disappear, life goes on. In imagining our absence, we better understand our presence. If we don't want our memory to fade into moss-covered ruins, perhaps it's time we ask not just how long we can survive, but how we can live in harmony with the world around us. Because the Earth doesn't need saving from us. We need to save ourselves.